Welcome to Daily Dose. My name is JD. I'm the Vista Campus pastor here at North Coast. Today, we continue our travel through Galatians and the fruit of the Spirit. We're going to be talking about kindness. And I don't think that we can talk about kindness without looking at the author of kindness. So I'm going to go to a Jesus story. I'm going to bounce forward in the book of Mark a little bit, and we're going to go to Mark chapter 10. If you want to grab your Bibles, Mark chapter 10 and verse 46. One of my favorite stories in the Bible. The story where Jesus is on his way out of the town of Jericho, the city of Jericho, and he's on his way to Jerusalem. He's on his way to the cross. He's on his way to a trial. He's on his way to a betrayal. He's on his way to Calvary. And he's leaving Jericho, and at this point, his fame was known. He was a healer. He was a rabbi. I'm sure that the crowds were surrounding Jesus. I'm sure that everyone wanted his attention. And earlier that morning, as I like to read this story, a man named Bartimaeus woke up. Bartimaeus may have been homeless. Bartimaeus was at the bottom of the social scales. Bartimaeus, we believe, may have been born blind, and his existence in Jericho consisted of begging for food every day. And on a good day, maybe he got a meal. And on this particular day, as Jesus left Jericho, we see Bartimaeus emerge from the crowd and interrupt everything. He cries out, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." And it says that people shushed him. "Bartimaeus, quiet. That's the rabbi. You don't interrupt him. Son of David," he shouted all the louder, "have mercy on me." He asked for what he needed. He asked for mercy. And Mark chooses to use these words. He says that Jesus stopped. And I said Jesus would really be the author of kindness. And this is different than being nice. Being nice might simply be acknowledging and waving Bartimaeus as you walk by, because that would be a socially acceptable thing to do. I see your need. Hey, Bartimaeus, good to see you. Rather, Jesus stopped. Oh, he had plenty of reasons not to stop. The most important people of Jericho, I'm sure, were looking for his attention. Those who would bring him esteem and honor to go shoulder to shoulder with. He had the cross on his mind. He had a future that had to be weighing on him. And yet Jesus stopped and asked Bartimaeus how he could help. Bartimaeus, of course, responds, "I want to see, Lord, I want to see." And Jesus said, "Your faith has healed you." And Bartimaeus' eyes opened, and then Mark says he followed Jesus. So, church, let me ask you this. Who has come into your path, and whether they were as brave as Bartimaeus, or as brazen, or as loud, would simply be saying, "Have mercy on me, I need some help here." Do you see them? Can you hear their cry? Can you see their need? Are you preoccupied with where you're headed? Are you preoccupied with the people that are clamoring for your attention? Or are your eyes wide enough open to see who truly needs help around you? And will we go beyond being nice and simply acknowledging and move towards stopping and meeting a real need? I pray as we follow Jesus together that this is exactly who God brings to your path today and who he brings to mine. And that I will follow Jesus' example of kindness, and I will stop, and I will simply be there to see who needs me. Let's do that together. Have a good one.